So I spent about $32,000 on online courses from these gurus that you've probably seen online. And after doing that for the last 3 years, literally nothing in my life changed whatsoever until I understood this one thing that I'm gonna share with you in this video. And when I understood this, my life turned around completely. I went from being dead broke, having $500 to my name, living with my parents back in Sweden, to now being able to literally be wherever I want, whenever I want. I'm in Brazil right now, I was in Argentina a couple of weeks ago, in Spain before then, back in Sweden for a bit, in Costa Rica. I travel wherever I want. I make multiple six figures at 22 years old, all because of understanding this principle. Because you need to understand that if your goal is to become an entrepreneur, make a lot of money online, and be able to build a life of freedom for yourself, investing in information, investing into like courses, mentorships, it can be one of the most retarded, one of the most stupid decisions that you can like ever make. But it can also be one of the most life-changing, one of the most powerful and best decisions that you can ever make in your entire life. It all depends on you understanding what we explained to you in this video. So let's get into it right away. Because I see so many people get this wrong all the time. People that I work with personally and people that I see out there, and also myself in the past, where you invest into a course, you invest into a mentorship, you find some guru online, that has the things that you want, they live the lifestyle, or they seem to like have the knowledge that you kind of want to learn from. And then you pay them money, you find they have a mentorship program, they have a course, $500, $1K, $5K, however much their program is. You buy that course, you buy the coaching program. And then what most people will do is they expect them to like, okay, I'm gonna pay this money, I'm gonna pay this guy this amount of money, and I'm gonna get rich. I'm gonna make all this money, and I'm gonna achieve my goals by doing that. And even if you don't think that like consciously for yourself, I see so many people, they tell me or they tell other people that like, I'm going to invest this money, I'm gonna show up, I'm going to work hard. And then what happens, they get into the program, they invest into the course, and this was me as well in the past. And unconsciously, they hold the belief that like, I invest into this course, so now I'm going to be successful. And that's the most stupid and most retarded way of thinking ever, and it's gonna keep you broke. And here's why. And I'm saying this because like that was me. I'm not saying that to just be rude against you. Like that was literally how I felt, and that's why I was broke before. The thing is, you need to realize that courses, mentorship, coaching programs, they're all just tools that you can decide to use to get to your goals. But a coaching program or mentorship, it doesn't owe you anything. It doesn't give you anything unless you use it in the right way. And if you can really understand this, then you can use mentorship, you can use coaching programs to truly change your life. But if you don't understand this, it doesn't matter if you're below 30, 50, 100K on coaching programs, you're never gonna see success with it. So the mindset that you need to kind of apply, and the mindset that I've applied to get way more results from coaching programs and courses, is instead of coming into it and thinking like, okay, what is this mentorship gonna give me? If I invest this money, like what's gonna happen to me? Switching your mindset and instead looking at it, taking ownership and like, how can I leverage this program? How can I leverage this person or this coaching program or this online course in the best way possible? How can I get the most out of this? And what I mean by that is like, you need to use the information that you're given. It's all in your own corner. Like it's your responsibility to succeed with it. Because if you're looking at mentorships, like I'm gonna invest in this and it's gonna make me successful, you're putting all the responsibility, you're putting all of like the ownership onto someone else. But you need to realize if you want to become successful, if you want to go further in your life, you are the one that's responsible for showing up and putting in the work. And people can show you what to do, people can hold you accountable, people can give you the right information. But at the end of the day, it comes down to you committing to the actions. And I think it's also a big reason why mentorship programs are so powerful, especially more expensive ones. Because when you invest 5K, when you invest $10,000, which I've done multiple times now, like I said, I've invested over 30K at this point. When you do that, when you invest bigger amounts of money into mentorships, into courses, it mentally makes you commit more to it. Think about it this, if you buy like a $50 or $100 or like a $500 course, how committed are you actually gonna be to following through on that? If you go like get a book at the library, you get it for free, or maybe you pay like $5, I don't know, to get it. You're probably just gonna leave that at the shelf, because there's no like investment, you have no skin in the game with it. Whereas if you go and like you spend like $500 if you spend it like on a book, or if you spend like 5K on a course or a coaching program, Just because you invested more into it, you put more of your money into it, you're more likely to consume it because it has more mental importance for you. And this might seem like a weird concept, but like understanding this, it truly changed my life. Because nowadays, like whenever I feel like I'm stuck, whenever I feel like I'm not making progress, I just find someone who's 1 step or 2 steps further like ahead of me in my journey or in their journey, and I just pay them money. And doing that, like it commits me, gets me to like, I'm gonna learn from this one person. I'm only gonna learn from them. I'm gonna stop being all over YouTube and learn from like 10 different people. I'm gonna go all in with learning only from this one guy or this one woman, whatever it is. And it also mentally commits me to going all in because I invested 5 to 10K into the mentor. Because you're never going to be committed unless you have skin in the game. Most people that they want to build a business, they want to become an entrepreneur, but they're not willing to invest 5K or like 10K, whatever it is, into actually getting there. And I'm not saying it doesn't have to be these specific amounts I'm giving you right now, but I just want to you need to understand this concept that if you want to achieve greater things, you want to move forward quickly, it takes you being willing to take risks. You have to be willing to invest in yourself to get mentorship. And the people that are the most successful out there are the people that are willing to invest money to save time. And there's something with this, because most broke kind of mindset people, like how they think and how you used to think in the past, is you do everything you can to save money. You're willing to spend 6 months or a year of your life just learning about stuff on YouTube or low pay, cheap courses and things like that, just to save money. But instead you lose out on a shit ton of time. It's like a year goes by where you could have doubled your income, but you're still at the same point because you're so stubborn about learning stuff on your own and saving that 1 or 2K, Whereas if you invest into a coaching program, you commit to a mentor, you invest way more money up front, it's way scarier to do, but you save time because you work directly with someone. In most cases, if you invest in good mentorships, you invest into working closely with someone who's already made it, where you can work directly with them, avoid all the mistakes, get someone to ask questions and all that stuff. And that is how you make insane amounts of progress in a very short amount of time. When I went from being broke to making my first 10K a month in 3 months, it was because I invested almost $10,000 into a mentorship to be surrounded by people that already had done it, that already made that money. And obviously, I became the next person to do it because I was surrounded with people that were doing it. I had one-on-one mentorship, I had coaching, so it was pretty simple to get there. And that's been the case every single time I've taken a step up to new income level. It's been because I invested into someone that was already there, that was already doing those numbers. I could just basically download what they knew into me. And when I had questions, when I needed personal feedback, they could just give that to me. So this is the cheat code. And the truth is, it's scary, it's uncomfortable as hell. It's one of the most scary things to do, to invest $5,000, $10,000, heck, even $20,000 in yourself. It feels scary. And that's why everyone is calling this industry scams and things, because it goes against how we're wired as humans, because we're used to always doing the most comfortable thing. We run away from things that scares us, and we think the things that are scary are bad innately. But the truth is, if you want to become an entrepreneur, if you want to make a lot of money in your life, if you want to go further than most other people, that is only possible by you taking actions that most people aren't willing to take, aka doing things just like this. Investing in yourself, taking risks, and all that kind of things. So I would encourage you, if these are your goals, actually try this out. Try investing a big, uncomfortable amount of money into yourself to learn from someone that's achieved what you want to achieve. Whatever that is, find whatever business model that you resonate with, and invest into someone that's already there, and go all in with it. Commit to it. Stop looking at YouTube and going all over these different platforms and learning from different people. Commit to one guy, go all in with them, and just burn the boats. Because that is when great things happen. That is when you will make so much more progress than you can ever even imagine, because you're all in with one thing. You're not I'm gonna have this plan B and plan C and I'm gonna have multiple income streams. You go all in with one thing, balls to the wall, and just commit to it. So please do that, because this is gonna change your life. And I'm saying this because this is literally what took me from being broke to where I am today. And every single time I feel stuck, I do this over and over again. A couple of days ago, I invested 5K into mentorship to learn how to get to the next level. I do this all the time because it works. And you can do the exact same thing literally right now after watching this video. If you want help from me one-on-one, I have a personal one-on-one mentorship where I help people get into remote sales. If that's a path that you're interested in taking, we can have a chat and see if you're a good fit. I'm very selective with who I work with because I only want to let in people that actually are good fits, because I have a very tight community. But if you're interested in that and you want to learn remote sales and get into that from me, click the link down below and you can apply. We can have a chat and see if you're a good fit. It's not going to be any like high pressure sales call, just to see if you're a good fit. So if that's the direction that you feel like you want to go in potentially, we can have a chat. If not, no worries. I just want to leave you with this, is that investing into yourself is always going to be the fastest path to get to where you want to go. You're basically spending money to save time. And that's what all these successful people do. You can go online yourself and look up like the most successful people. They always just spend as much money as possible to get information and save time whenever they have the opportunity to do so. If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram. I reply to all DMs. If you want help, apply down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Keep crushing it and take risks. Let's get it.